Yeah guys, yep, this is a little video of this Nissan I've been working on. I've painted the front, the guards, the bonnet, all these quarter panel, all these guards were pushed up where you jack it up under here. It's also got this cover on it that's been repaired. That was all squashed. I had to pull it down with the big slide hammer, weld some tabs on the edges here, pulled it down, and then I cut the outer sill off, not all of it, only down about 300 mil. Cut that off, then pulled it down more and repaired the outer sill on the bench and put it back on, welded it on. It actually comes up to the front here where the guard bolts on as well. Now that, like, the guard wouldn't bolt on, it was all bent and everything. The other side was similar, not as bad. I've repainted this back quarter panel. It just had rust. It was rusty all here. I put a plate here, plate down here. Colour matched up quite nice. The stuff they sent us was wrong. I don't have a tinting system, but I've got all small bits of paint and shit left over from over the years. Now they want to change the rear spoiler and repaint the boot lid, so that'll be getting done next week. But the spoiler they've sent me is pretty buggered. I'll probably have to spend a day making that look good. Anyway, just a quick video of this car. Turned out alright. This is the car I made the shift knob for. It's got 400 horsepower, this car, which goes pretty good. It's got a big turbo on it. We've got an overgrown intercooler. It's not a GTR, it's a GT. This is a GTS T. But it's got a lot of work done to the engine. And it doesn't go too bad. I've repaired all the sills. You can't jack these cars up by the bloody jack, they collapse. That's all done nicely. I had to cut a lot of that sill out, pull it all down, then cut it out and welded it all back in. It's all nice and neat. I don't like looking at cars and the sills aren't nice. Throws the look of it off straight away. Yeah, I forgot to mention, the guy that got this car off had it resprayed. They hooked him $4 grand to respray it. And it's covered in blisters. You can see there's little bloody blisters all over it. The paint's falling off anyway. But the thing is, it's a different colour. They painted the whole car, or paid to, but that hasn't been painted. It's just a different colour. Anyway, just sort of add that. Plus, this, I painted this border panel here and that other stuff over there. I painted it in acrylic lacquer. I don't like painting 2K here. This car's been resprayed in 2K. The rest of it's 2K, except for the quarter panel and them pieces that I just showed you. They're all in acrylic lacquer. I don't like spraying 2K around here, it's too toxic. Plus it bloody puts overspray all over my motorbikes. It takes a long time for it to dry once it leaves the gun. It will float over to there and stick to your bike, car, whatever. Whereas acrylic lacquer, once it's 600-700 mil from the end of the gun, it's dry. You can paint a show car right beside it and you're not going to get shit all over it. That's why I like acrylic lacquer. It's a little bit softer in the long run, but overall it's fine. Bush spray booth, $100 special. Stop all these damn leaves falling out onto it. And you got to paint underneath the gum tree. It's hard to see in here, but the spray booth worked good. It's got to be buff, that's acrylic lacquer. Hood all painted. We'll throw the spoiler on it, painted around the headlights, or whatever they're called, tail lights. Tricky colour that, it throws different angles that you, different light, different angles, it looks different colour. But it's pretty close. Never exactly the same, I don't care what anyone says. That's why you blend it out and clear over it. That's how I did this quarter panel. I only painted this area here and that area with colour, and then you clear the whole panel so it seals, and then you can never tell. Did the same with the guards. I painted, the guards were painted down the bottom there, and I blew a little bit of colour into this top edge just so it matches the bonnet perfectly and clear the whole guard. It's turning out alright, it's nearly done. With the boot done, the spoiler's done, I've just got to buff the spoiler hasn't been buffed, I've buffed the boot lid. It's pretty good. Tail lights, they haven't been buffed, they don't need buffing really. I've just got to buff those skirts down the bottom there, they haven't been polished either. Yeah, overall this car's pretty much done. Probably one or two things have got to be thrown on it, but I'm finished with it. My son's going to finish the rest. And I'm pretty much ready to go on holidays.